So in the time being, I'm making up for that lost income by working as a bouncer at a club in downtown Austin. The bar job is at night, so it actually kind of works because I can do stuff, you know, and during the daytime here on the farm and then work nights.
Hey, good morning to you too, buddy. You gonna attack me this morning? What's the matter? Am I new here? Am I new here? You guarding the flock over there? You guarding the flock, huh? Hey! I just felt something nipping at the back of my heels. I'm getting attacked by a vicious dino out here back. Come here. He give up, huh? And your attempts are not working? He tried, valiant effort.
Hey, Papa.
Hey. Oh man, I like your headset there. I like a headset. Who you talking to?
I don't know.
I just
talking to me. I'm a police.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, that's nice.
See?
Oh, he's talking to you, you're the police? Okay. Well, what are you?
Police.
You're the police?
Yeah.
And what are you, the captive?
Beef.
Oh, you're the police.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were the crook getting pulled around in the
No.
cop car.
No.
Okay.
I love the cook, but then got too. And then we got the trailer. I want to attack the trailer. I want to attack the trailer. Whoa, Papa! Whoa, look! What? Oh, you.
How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you? Good morning.
Yeah, likewise.
It's your farm.
That's it.
Blue Earth Farm. Let's, I believe you said we had to move some pigs.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Is that what you got to do
where
this
they're
morning?
Going from and where to.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Your guard goose.
He's an attack goose. The pigs always start here in this paddock.
Right there?
Yeah, and
Okay.
because it's permanent fence, and we'll train them onto a bit of electric in there. We just set up a little strip. I don't have any in here right now, but I set up a piece of the actual fencing that we use.
Sweet.
So they know exactly what they're to expect.
And then you plant in here, it looks like.
Yeah, well, they spill so many oats that we don't have to plant much. If we just mulch after them, a lot of spilled grain comes up because we just feed whole grains.
Okay, and then after this, they just get moved around your pasture.
Yeah, so we kind of move them out either out this way or, you know, this particular time they went this way. So.
Okay. Where are we moving them next?
So I think actually just into this large area in the middle here. I have some rolls of fence, so I'll set it up alongside, and then we'll open it up once it's all
okay,
set
let's
up.
do it.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm Javier Gonzalez, and we're at Blue Earth Farm in Austin, Texas.
You've been putting them on poultry net, which has a tighter web.
Right, exactly. When they're at their smallest, they can slip through those bigger rectangles, and if they get wise to the fact that it's just a couple of shocks that they have to go through. And then
oh boy, then it's worth it.
Yeah, well, and then it becomes a habit. So.
Watch out, Jonah! The goose! Watch out! How do you know? Oh! Uh-oh, watch your brothers. Help them through, Jonah, help them through.
When my first daughter was born, we became intent on kind of getting out of the city and having a little more space to ourselves and having our own place. All right.
What are you doing here?
So I'm just making a path for these electric nets.
Do you just have the 2 pigs?
In this paddock. The other 4 are from another group. They don't always get along awesome.
How do you balance the time between the farm and work?
Well, not as well as I wish I did, but the main thing is just to have like a kind of routine. Since it's Tuesday and I know I don't have my other job, it's just going to be kind of like a farm day, and I'll dedicate as much effort towards, you know, farm stuff as possible. It's a temporary thing while my wife's in grad school, so a lot of it is just kind of toughing it out till that's all done with, you know.
What's that Texas tattoo mean to you?
Oh man, it meant I was 19 once. Anyhow, whoa, I just checked the
Did you just get
voltage
shot?
There, yeah.
Now, when you were a kid, did you imagine you would grow up and be a bouncer?
No.
What did you think you were going to be when you were a kid?
You know, honestly, never had a lot of ambition to do much of anything. I was like, you know, I always liked being outdoors.
Did it ever cross your mind that you would be a farmer when you were a kid?
Yeah, well, I didn't really realize that it was like a thing that you could do for money until I was much older. Like, because the people I know in agriculture are like, you know, they have family land or something and they work in town and they, you know, they have sheep or they have whatever. And it's, you know, they do it so they can keep the land in the family, but nobody's like prospering, you know what I mean?
Do you think the 10-year-old you would be totally excited about this?
Oh man, yeah. Like the 10-year-old me, like, there's one thing I could change about my life was like just knowing that this was something I could actually work towards, because I didn't start working towards this goal until I was in my mid-20s. You know what I mean? And if I had had the notion that that was like something I could do that was, you know, viable, then
so if your 10-year-old self came down that gravel road and saw you, would they think you were totally cool or a total dork?
Oh man, I don't know. It's probably, if we're being honest with ourselves, right?
Okay, let's back up. Five.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that I would think I was cool, but I think if I'm being honest, you know, not really. I think I was just like any other kid, like, you know, I just thought like, you know, Deion Sanders was the coolest guy on the planet or something like that.
You're no pro athlete, huh?
Right,
you're no pro athlete or rock star, are you, buddy?
No, man, but I can work a fryer like nobody's business, and I can set up electric fence.
You can raise some delicious pork.
Yeah, totally, and all that section of it. So, let's see, maybe I'll get a cooler out here. Well, it's gonna be too far.
Is that waterproof?
Yeah, these are weatherproof. They just hang out outside, so.
Nice simple system. I imagine you have several batteries, some are charging. Come on, guys. You coming in? Come on. This one is not believing that this fence is down. You cannot really hurt a pig.
And just, you know, and just kind of wait for a good opportunity to lock him up in the new one.
Okay.
But
so you'll just wait this one out, huh? She'll go over.
Yeah. I mean, what you know, I'm gonna dump these waters and throw them over there, and then same with I'll probably get a bigger feeder because they're getting kind of big now. But anyway, once I get their whole setup over there done, they kind of get the idea. So the reason that we do what we do out here are, you know, there's several, but from one standpoint, it's that we want to kind of determine what we do for work and be our own boss. For anybody choosing what they're going to do with their life, you know, you got to have a thing, right? And I always really wanted something that wasn't going to be like a detriment to the earth and a detriment to the people that are going to come after me, my kids, my grandkids, you know. So I always felt like we should plant trees, and that should be, you know, a focus and something like lasting and important that we could do while we're here on Earth. Right now we're juggling a number of things, but ultimately my wife is a social worker and she's currently working on her master's degree. She's not able to work right now while she's finishing her practicum. So in the time being, I'm making up for that lost income by working as a bouncer at a club in downtown Austin. The bar job is at night, so it actually kind of works because I can do stuff, you know, and during the daytime here on the farm and then work nights, and then when I come home very early in the morning, do more farm stuff. But yeah, and then ultimately, you know, Joanna will go back to work and she can go and work during the day and I can work during the day. My kids can go to school during the day and we can have like a normal kind of life, you know. Looking forward to that.
I like your farm tractor there.
Oh yeah, thank you.
The goose is gonna beat you to that feed, buddy.
Yeah, no, they...
Now your chickens are gonna beat you to it, buddy.
Yeah. Come on, pig.
Now you got them. Now you're gonna direct them.
Some attention finally. Come on, man.
How are you guys? They good? They just need a little water?
Like, we're hungry. Texas.
How much?
You got it.
How much do you have to sell your chickens for to make money off organic?
$5.50 a pound for whole birds.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And up from there, and that's not. I mean, ultimately we want to hit like a $6 a pound price point, but it's just kind of hard to convince people that chicken is worth $6 a pound. I mean, we know it is, but you know, like chicken in general is so much cheaper than other meats that people just have like a sort of a knee-jerk negative response to a really high price. So a lot of people have given up. So we're kind of like the only good way to make it work.
The feeder's hanging up.
Yeah.
And the waters are just being pushed along.
If I could only tell my kids one thing to leave behind, it would definitely be to just pick something that they like and be good at it. You know, find a way to be good at it.
Do you have something you like and that you're working on being good at?
Yeah, I want to be a great farmer. I mean, that's, you know, I don't think I'm there yet, but it'll happen.